time.
I mean, I hope so. I've had to wait through 2 minutes of previously on and logoing to get here. I actually might need to take a snack break. I think I have some Turkish delight around here somewhere. Nope, that's a Rolo.
How could you free him?
Well, you see, there was this card in a book that had a tiny note that made two men fight to the death, followed by a guard murder and an outfit change. None of it would have been possible without an impossibly deep understanding of the layout of the prison, mind you.
Were you followed?
No.
How can you be so sure?
Because I know when I'm being followed.
Well, that answers that then. No reason to double check anything.
Do we really have to litigate what may or may not have happened?
There's nothing to litigate. You straight shot the man.
One thing I'm really enjoying so far about the MTU is that we're getting more in-depth looks at characters that weren't much more than side pieces in the MCU. Anthony Mackie is kind of killing it in this show, and I'm now firmly in the Sam fan camp. Sammies? Falconers?
The desire to become a superhuman cannot be separated from supremacist ideals. Anyone with that serum is inherently on that path.
That's supremacist.
And the entire neighborhood got together for a ceremony. It's like a week long. Maybe they're doing the same thing for Danya.
And by sinful coincidence, they are.
One of the workers killed was the father of two.
If they're all watching and listening to this on their phones, how is there one single audio stream? Shouldn't we be hearing this traumatic news in surround sound? Wearing a car seatbelt as a belt buckle.
Keep an eye on him.
Keep an eye on him. Sam and Bucky are obviously very good at what they do, but letting Zemo roam around loose seems like an odd choice. Zemo's clearly capable of causing a lot of damage quickly. He fucking shot the only lead they had. You know, for a group of people who hate the GRC, they seem to be surprisingly all right with keeping up GRC propaganda on the walls.
Well, what's your name? Maybe I can make a call.
I'd love to see that call get made. I'm sorry, you're who? Oh, you mean the guy that helped break Baron Zemo out of jail? Yeah, we're totally gonna help you. Just stay right where you are.
Turkish delight was always my son's favorite.
Strangers with candy.
And she's no different than him or anybody else we fought.
So then you're happy to help her too, right? Just like you're helping him? You know, the guy brewing cherry blossom tea and making an afternoon snack? It just feels like Sam and Bucky are playing bad guy favorites and Zemo's in the lead because he can put them up in some posh mosaic suite.
He always used to tell me if you're doing something and it makes you scared, it's probably because it's the right thing.
This is terrible advice.
I didn't think there could be another Captain America until I met you.
Worst pickup line ever. Or possibly best. But either way.
Back then, there was just good and bad. But the world's more complicated now.
It was never just good and bad. Kids lack the ability to use foresight and perceive the complexities of good and bad, which is why we have warning labels on laundry detergent.
But first we pay our respects to Mama Danya.
But why? I know she meant a lot to you in the cause, but Carly is probably the most wanted person in the world right now. She really needs to get out of some of her public appearances. I can't figure out why she's in this graveyard without a cap, or sunglasses, or anything.
We'll move in fast, take her by surprise.
No, I want to talk to her alone.
I think John might have the better idea here, but I can't figure out why just the two of them showed up. The GRC wouldn't send some backup? Once again, Carly and her group are the most wanted people in the world, and they are all super soldiers. Might need a little more firepower than Captain Faux-America and Lamar Hoskins.
Can you show us the way?
What the hell?
Man, I'm really starting to like this John Walker. He's a little snarky and rough around the edges, but he seems to have a good head on his shoulders. I'm really looking forward to his character growth as he wrestles with his anger and comes out on top of it all. We may even get that sweet camera shot from below where he stands heroically with the shield in the foreground. It's gonna be epic. Also, if Zemo was going to bring Sam and Bucky along with him this whole time, then why tell the girl
Our little secret.
or
They're very bad, not to be trusted.
wouldn't that lead to the little girl being immediately concerned and suspicious when he shows up with 4 guys?
You got 10 minutes, and we're doing things my way.
Setting an arbitrary time limit just so someone can ignore the time limit and ruin everything when it was all going so well cliché. How do none of the other Flag Smashers notice the mysterious figure looming on the second floor? Even if their backs were turned during the ceremony, Carly glanced towards Sam several times, which should tip them off. I know Walker is trying to prove himself as a worthy successor to Captain America, and he's been pressing hard to get Carly captured. But this transition from Steve Rogers wannabe into a 5 o'clock shadow asshole feels like we've missed a good 5 or 6 scenes with Walker and Hoskins that would explain his descent. I realize they've got to get us to the ending of this episode, but they've skipped over what could have been some really interesting scenes to get us there. It doesn't matter that we see how Zemo got out of the handcuffs, we just need to see that he can.
I lost her. This place is a maze.
And yet, you have found each other, and Zemo finds Carly without issue. Neat. So, Carly gets through Walker, Hoskins, Sam, and Bucky, but gets derailed by Zemo in a pistol? Yeah, that adds up. Also, how does he keep getting guns? This episode is 17% Michael Myers head tilting. Stealing.
What'd we miss?
Well, I missed the part where the split party found the dungeon map and managed to reunite in a maze.
Did you find the vials?
They've been destroyed.
How did Carly not already know this? She just saw Zemo stepping on them.
I didn't give him the shield.
Well, Steve definitely didn't.
4 episodes in, and we're still having the shouldn't have given him the shield talk. Do you want 4 sins show? Because this is how you get 4 sins.
He's actually proven himself useful today.
By shooting Carly? Okay, sure, he gave candy to kids like a creep and found out where the funeral was going to be, but I'm pretty sure they could have attached a tracking device on someone and figured it out without the Turkish delight. What I'm saying here is that this show really goes the extra mile to justify trusting Zemo, and they really shouldn't. The Dora Milaje are a dick to Tiles. Also, why would the Dora Milaje chuck the spear at Captain America when Zemo is right there for the kebabbing? Was AO seriously going to murder Captain America? Because I think AO was seriously going to murder Captain America. Was she seriously going to murder Battlestar? Because I think she was seriously going to murder Battlestar. And why is Zemo still here?
I can't believe he pulled in El Chapo.
I can't believe no one has followed him. Are the Dora Milaje afraid of sewers? Everyone just casually looks at it. Yep, that's a hole he went down. Probably leads somewhere else. Oh well.
If I were to kill you, it'd be meaningless.
Sam shaming.
Hello, John Walker.
Note to self, the next time you ask Sharon to keep an eye out for Walker moving in on Carly's base, ask her to give a warning before he's directly on the base. Sharon. Show doesn't want to take the time to show us a scene of John taking the serum, but is more than happy to show us Zemo making tea and 38 discussions about how Sam should have taken the shield. Why would anyone from Carly's army react this way to John's serum or not? Bucky's been a super soldier this whole time and they haven't acted scared of him. This useless clock. Alright, this part is hard to watch, but I have to ask why everyone stops fighting each other. I understand Walker, Bucky, and Sam stopping to check in with Lamar, but the Flag Smashers wanted to kill Walker and he's very distracted at the moment. Why would they stop going after their target? Cool, John's probably just going to ask this guy for the quickest way for him to find Carly so he could calmly arrest her for killing his friend. I mean, that hit to the face seemed a little over the top, but he's got him subdued so he can once again calmly obtain this info. Holy f***, what is happening? Good luck getting blood out of that shield, John. I'm pretty sure you just can't run that through a dishwasher.
What the hell is going on here? Hulk Hogan has betrayed WCW!
Fire is good. Fire is good. Yes, fire is our friend.
End of intro to funeral speech. Good afternoon to everyone. I'm Kenny Powers.
They started a war as soon as they kicked us out of our new homes and onto the street. People all around the world need me, millions of them.
I don't quite see how you cherish the memory of the dead by killing another million. And, personally, I think you're a idiot.
I thought we'd been chosen.
You choose me?
Where is she? Where is she?
I don't know!